Hello friends, in this video we will study what is flowchart and different symbols used in flowchart. So we already know how to create the algorithm. Algorithm is written to solve any given problem which follows step-by-step instructions. Using this algorithm, we can create the flowchart. Flowchart is basically used to represent the algorithm in diagrammatical format. So using algorithm, we can draw flowchart for that algorithm and it is represented in a picture format. A flowchart is simply a graphical representation of steps. It shows steps in a sequential order and is widely used in presenting flow of algorithms. Typically, flowchart shows the steps as boxes of various kinds and their order by connecting them with arrows. So following are the basic symbols used in drawing the flowchart. So the first one is oval and it look like this. It is used to indicate the starting and ending of the flowchart. So your flowchart starts with this symbol and also end with this same symbol. The second symbol is parallelogram and it look like this. It is used to declare the input operation and also it is used to display the output. So to declare any input in the flowchart, we use this symbol, and even to display the output, we use this symbol. So the third symbol is rectangle and it look like this. It is used to declare the processing part. So any calculation which we want to process will be declared using this symbol. So calculation may include operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, initialization, etc. are declared using this symbol. Fourth symbol is diamond and it look like this. It is used to make any decision in the flowchart. So basically this symbol is used to check the condition in the flowchart. So here depend on condition whether it is true or false, flowchart will select only one path out of two available paths. Fifth symbol is arrow, also called as flow line, and it look like this. It is used to denote the direction of logical flow in the flowchart. So using this symbol, wherever you direct the arrow, the flow of flowchart will move to that direction. So using these five symbols, we can create any basic flowchart for a particular algorithm. Now we will see one example how to draw the flowchart. The given problem is to draw a flowchart to compute addition of two numbers. So before creating flowchart, we will write the algorithm for given problem. So the title of algorithm is to compute addition of two numbers. In the first step, we will take two inputs. So that statement will be read n1 comma n2. In step 2, we will add these two numbers and we will save the result in sum. So the statement will be sum equal to n1 plus n2. In step 3, we will print the result which is saved in sum. So the statement will be write sum. So we took the input in step 1, perform addition in step 2 and printed the result in step 3. In step 4, we will stop the algorithm. So the statement will be exit. Now we have the algorithm to compute the addition of two numbers. So we will convert this algorithm into flowchart. So while creating any flowchart, the first step will be start. We have to start the flowchart first, and last step will be stop to end the flowchart. So start is denoted by symbol oval, and so after creating the first step, the flow should go to the next level, and we use the symbol arrow to make the flow. Now we will read the input, and input is denoted by parallelogram symbol. Here in this symbol we will read the two inputs, that is read n1 and n2. Now we will move to the next level by using the arrow symbol. So now we know what is input. Now we will perform addition of these two numbers. So to perform addition, we will use the symbol rectangle, and in this symbol we will perform addition, that is sum equal to n1 plus n2. So after performing addition, we will move to the next level by using the arrow symbol. So after getting the result, we have to display the output. So to display any output, we use the symbol parallelogram. In this symbol, we will write print sum. So after printing the output, our flowchart should stop. So we will move to the next level using the arrow symbol, and to stop the flowchart, we use the symbol oval. In that, write stop. So as you can see the flowchart, first we have started the flowchart. Next we took the two inputs, then we performed addition, and then we have printed the output, and finally we have to stop our flowchart.